Class 7, Guru syllable number 4, short vowel followed by conjunct consonants, the pause. Here comes the most interesting Guru syllable rule and the most tricky one. If you master it, you won't believe how much it will change your Sanskrit chanting for good. It's that important. The syllable is considered to be Guru or heavy when a short vowel is followed by a consonant conjunct. Consonant conjunct is when two or more consonants stand together. Let me start by chanting to you some lines from the Bhagavad Gita. Bhaktiman me priyo naraha aksharanam akarosmi lokatrayepya pratima prabhava. Have you noticed how I chanted some words? Bhaktiman, aksharanam, lokatraye, apratima prabhava. In Sanskrit chanting, we do not just rush through the word as we might do in regular speech, like bhaktiman, akshara, and so on. But we make a little pause after uttering the vowel which stands before the conjunct. See, in the word bhaktiman, your tongue already takes the place to utter the k sound, but halts for about one matra. Bhaktiman, bhaktiman. And this little pause of one matra, together with the short vowel also one matra, makes the syllable bha guru. Remember, the vowel here remains short, which sounds as if we cut off the sound bhakti, bhakti. But you can even extend the pause for a little longer to train your mind and tongue to the new habit, like bhaktiman, bhaktiman. Now, try all the examples again with me. First, listen to me chanting the line and then repeat. We introduce here a slash mark in our slides. This is to signify that the syllable before it is Guru number 4. We'll use the same marking system ahead in the course. The rest you already know. Purple vowels are short, red are long. Bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Once more. Bhaktiman me priyo naraha. The second line. Aksharanam akarosmi. Aksharanam akarosmi. Let me say something before we finish with the last line. When we chant Sanskrit, we see the line as a row of syllables. The spaces and hyphens between words do not concern us at all. And so, in the lokatraye line, we see the situation when the short vowel belongs to the previous word and the conjunct to the next. And the fact that these are two different words or that there is a hyphen between them absolutely doesn't matter. We still recognize the k syllable as Guru number 4. Lokatrayepya pratima prabhava. Lokatrayepya pratima prabhava. I'll say it again, that in normal speech, we may not hold this type of Guru syllable for two matras, like for instance when we say bhakti, akshara, and so on. But again, when it comes to chanting mantras and verses, you have to halt a bit before the next syllable. Your tongue already goes to the place of pronunciation in your mouth for the next consonant and freezes there for a moment. And it's also fun to do, as it creates the necessary rhythmic pattern needed to recite a particular text. When we look at the Sanskrit alphabet, this pause before the conjunct takes place in chanting when the beginning consonant of the conjunct is the first member of the 5 vargas. These consonants are called unvoiced stops or aghosha sparshas in Sanskrit. K, ch, t, t, and p. K, ch, t, t, p. They are stops because before the sound comes out, your tongue blocks the air. And it is especially noticeable now when you have them followed by another consonant. And they are unvoiced because your vocal cords are unengaged in pronouncing them. It is important to know the groups of sounds in the Sanskrit alphabet because it will let you know how to tackle specific syllables when you chant. So please take this little trouble to familiarize yourself with some terms which I will use in this course, like unvoiced stops, and a few other groups which I will show you ahead. So let's learn this one right now. Kachatatapa. Kachatatapa. Imagine it's some kind of a rap song. Kachatatapa. 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 And that's all. You nailed it. There is another way to look at this particular guru number 4 when it is followed by a conjunct beginning with our kachatatapa. In your mind, you can just double that unvoiced stop at the beginning of the conjunct, and you'll get the same effect, and natural pause will be created in your pronunciation. Like, for example, putra. When we chant, we say putra. It sounds as if there are two t sounds. Shakti. When we chant and say Shakti, it sounds as if there are two k. And Vipra, when we chant, we say Vipra, Vipranam, for example, sounds as if there are two p sounds. Anyway, this is just another way to look at the same thing. And the last point. Look at these examples, specifically at what is underlined. If there is a long vowel before the conjunct, it is no more guru number 4, but just guru number 2, the one with a long vowel. And it doesn't matter if there is a conjunct. There will be no need of making any pause after the long vowel. So, for example, Shreyo bhoktum bhaikshyamapi haloke. You didn't hear me pausing. Shreyo bhoktum bhaikshyamapi haloke. I could have said bhaiksyam or bhoktum, but I don't. Bhoktum bhaiksyam. The second line. Omityekaksharam brahma. In the beginning you have guru number 4. Om itye. Because ta and ya are a conjunct and therefore there is a pause after the syllable mi. Om ityekaksharam. And in ekaksharam we have exactly the situation that I'm telling you about now. Long vowel followed by the conjunct, and it doesn't matter if it's a conjunct or not because the ka of the word eka is just a guru number 2. Ekaksharam, and we don't pause like ekaksharam. We don't say like that. The last example, nimittamatram. I don't say matram, I say matram. No any pause, just the long vowel a. However, in the word nimitta, we have our guru number 4 because ta is an unvoiced consonant. Kachatatapa. So therefore I pause. Nimitta. Nimittamatram. Okay, great. But that is not all for the guru number 4. There are other types which you will learn about and practice in the upcoming few classes. Guru number 4 is not classified into subtypes in the traditional texts on Sanskrit prosody, but I have done so for the purpose of teaching you, because the manner of chanting various gurus number 4 is different. It depends on what sounds follow. For instance, we dealt with the pause in this class. Anyhow, you'll get it all super clear as you go through the course. The next video is a practice video, where you will have the chance to apply all that you've learned so far. Summary: pronouncing guru number 4 while chanting. There is a 1 matra pause before the conjunct starting with an unvoiced stop. Unvoiced stops are k, ch, t, t, p. Vowel of guru number 4 is always short. If the vowel before conjunct is long, the syllable is simply guru number 1.